Hi, I'm Pani, and today I'm here to bring you my review of Pikmin 3 for the Wii U. It's been a long 9 years since the second game was released for the GameCube, but has it been worth the wait? That's what I'm here to find out. We're finally heading back to the planet of the Pikmin for more adventures with the strange little creatures. For the first time in the series, Captain Olimar is absent as a playable character. This time we'll take on the roles of Alf, Brittany and Charlie, 3 explorers in search of food to save their home planet of Kapai. However, during their landing on the newly named PNF404 planet, something goes terribly wrong, leaving all 3 captains stranded alone, except for the Pikmin, until they can be reunited. The first section of gameplay sees us playing as Captain Charlie, learning to control a group of yellow Pikmin, until he wanders into a cave and is eaten by something big, maybe a Gru or something. After this we'll start off on day 1 of exploration with Alf, on his quest to find food to save the residents of Kapai and reunite with Brittany and Charlie, with help from many Pikmin along the way. The gameplay in Pikmin 3 is fairly similar to the first 2 games in the series, letting you control a group of Pikmin to get things done. Once the 3 main characters have become reunited, you can control them either together or independently, letting you control up to 3 separate groups of Pikmin at once. The game works on an in-game day system, with each day lasting a little over 15 minutes in length. Because you can't explore the planet during the nighttime due to the dangerous enemies lurking around, it's key to make sure you use your limited time on the planet wisely. You'll spend your time on the planet split between searching for the cosmic drive key for your ship to return home, and searching for food to bring home with you. You'll also need to make sure that you have enough food to stay alive while you're on the planet, because if you do run out, the game effectively ends and you have to go back to an earlier day to start over. It's key to make sure that you manage both your priorities to make sure this doesn't happen. Over the course of the game, you'll discover many different types of Pikmin, each with their own special advantages. Using these different Pikmin to your advantage is the key to your success, and you'll notice a lot of areas early on in the game that can't be accessed without coming back with different Pikmin types later on. I got around 13 hours of gameplay from the main story mode, and I probably could have lengthened that a little further by maybe getting each and every single piece of fruit, but either way you look at it, it's not a super long game. The good thing about this is that the game never feels like it's been stretched out further than it needed to be, and the game's quality remains strong the whole way through. However, if that does feel a little too short for your liking, the game also includes a mission mode and battle bingo mode for more multiplayer and single player fun. Without wanting to spoil anything for you guys who haven't played the game yet, I did want to quickly talk about the final area and final boss battle. The final area is definitely limited compared to the other areas in the game, but I didn't mind this too much because it kind of made the boss battle and the final area feel like they were one big kind of bit joined together, and that made the final part just feel a bit bigger in terms of the scale of the game, I think. However, the final boss battle itself actually did disappoint me a little bit, just because I was expecting something a little bit more bigger and, like, I don't know, a little more threatening, I think. The one before this one was this massive literal island of an enemy, and that one felt more like the final boss battle than the actual boss did. At the time fighting the big island thing, I actually thought I might have stumbled into the boss battle without realizing it. The one good thing I did enjoy about that boss battle though was the fact that you had to use each and every single Pikmin type that you had to your advantage. You really had to have everyone there. You couldn't be without a certain Pikmin or you'd be missing a big part of the battle. It was a nice touch to finish off the game. Pikmin 3 can be controlled either using the Wii U gamepad, a Wii U Pro controller, or a Wii Remote nunchuck and gamepad together. I played on the gamepad alone for about 30 seconds before switching to the remote nunchuck and gamepad, and definitely found that the easiest way to play. Using the Wii Remote allows you really precise aiming control that you really need at some points, like fighting flying enemies. And in this mode the gamepad functions as an overhead map, which can be used to pause the game and actually direct your characters and Pikmin to different areas autonomously. It's a great way to integrate the gamepad into the game, and I hope that other games in future will use a really similar kind of function. While I found this was definitely the best control scheme for me, I still had a little bit of trouble at times with Pikmin getting stuck behind bits of scenery or giant rocks and not being able to pull them out, especially during hectic boss battles. It got a little bit frustrating at times. Although there was a huge gap between Pikmin 2 and 3 spanning the entire lifespan of a console, I'm glad we got Pikmin 3 on the Wii U because I feel like it's the first game to really show off the system's HD capabilities. All the environments in the game look expansive and so clear and beautiful, and it just looks amazing, especially compared to Pikmin 1 and 2. The soundtrack is definitely nothing to forget about either. It's a really great soundtrack that adapts to whatever you're doing, so it can get really hectic and intense during boss battles and things like that, or it can be really quiet and serene and calming if you're just quietly collecting fruit and bringing it back to your ship. It's a great soundtrack, and I've been finding myself humming it even days after finishing the game. Pikmin 3 is a fantastic game for both longtime fans of the series and newcomers. It's the first game on the Wii U that I've felt has really shown off what it can do in terms of graphics, and it provides a solid story with some fun multiplayer bonus games added in. I probably wouldn't go out and buy a Wii U just to play Pikmin 3, but it's definitely another great game to add to the slowly growing list of high quality titles available for the console. If it sounds like something you're interested in, even if you played the first two games or not, I would definitely recommend that you have a look into it. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that I have to say about Pikmin 3, so thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, as always, you can like and favourite this video, and you can leave me a comment in the comment section below, either about anything that I said today or about Pikmin 3 itself. As always, you can find links to my social media sites, so Twitter, Facebook and Tumblr, in the description below, and I think that's everything, so thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again soon for more gaming news and videos.